So as you may have guessed from the title, I have a lot of new gear to show you today. Alright guys, so first we have the all-new M2 MacBook Pro. I decided to upgrade my laptop from the MacBook Air 2019 model to the 2022 M2 MacBook Pro. So I decided to go with this MacBook over the M2 Pro because of the price point for the most part. It didn't really offer me much to consider going to the M2 MacBook Pro, so I went with the M2. I said that wrong. It didn't make sense for me to go with the M2 Pro MacBook Pro. The names of these things. So I decided to just go with the M2 MacBook Pro. And the reason I didn't go with the Air again is because I feel like it didn't, I wasn't able to handle everything that I needed to use it for, especially the editing. I just recently started editing with my Mac instead of using my iPad mini. Even though using my iPad mini was like really easy, I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm good enough at this where I can use more complicated software. So I decided to get this with 512 gigabytes because on my MacBook Air, I think I had 128 gigabytes. It was either that or 256. Either way, whichever it was not enough. I was always worried about having too much downloaded on there. Even though I do use the SanDisk SSD drives and, you know, several other different drives. So I'm trying to switch over everything to just having SSDs instead. But even though I do use those, it was like there's applications that you have to have that are permanently downloaded onto the device. I don't know what that specific tech lingo that people like to use. But anyways, there are things that you have to have downloaded on your hard drive. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I opened the MacBook after I reset it, and that started the process of it, you know, doing that. Alright, turned that back off. So I also got the new iPhone 14 Pro Max. These names are a mouthful. I decided to get this because my 12 Pro Max, which I was using previously, was just kind of getting a little bit run down. And it made more sense for me to switch this phone anyway, because I do like to switch every 2 years. And gotta say, the dynamic island was like the main reason I wanted to switch, get a new phone in the first place. If it weren't for that, I probably wouldn't have gone with the Pro line this time, because all the other phones, they really look the same if it weren't for the dynamic island. And there's really no reason. As far as like hardware goes, I don't think I really use the Pro functions that I'm supposed to be, that it's meant for. In addition to those, I finally got the Rode Wireless Go 2. You can tell I rehearsed this a lot. Got a script and everything. The sad part is that I do actually have a script. Not a script, but talking points. Because I know that I like to get off track. But yeah, so I've been wanting this for a while, the Rode Wireless Go 2. Just because I feel like it would be a lot simpler and more versatile than using the Rode Videomic Go 2, which I currently have on my camera right now. I literally just got all of this stuff a couple of hours ago. I got the iPhone yesterday, and then I got the Mac today, the Rode today. This is also new. which I showed you before. I already had one, but that was only 1 terabyte, and this one's 2. So I ran out of space on that really fast. But yeah, back to the Rode microphone. I'm really excited for this because this is what I wanted to begin with. But when I first started making videos, I wasn't really sure how much I'd actually be sticking with making videos and content on YouTube. So I wanted to be as basic as possible. Just use my phone to record, and the iPhone's camera audio is pretty the microphone audio is pretty good, very substantial, gets the job done. So I was like, I don't need anything extra, just a tripod, and that's it. Keep it moving. But in November, December, after I filmed the video of me going to DC, I was like, you know what, I really like filming. I wanted to really hone my craft. So I was like, I'm gonna get a real dedicated camera, a microphone, all of it. So I decided to just go with the Rode Videomic Go 2 at the time because it was cheaper, just in case I changed my mind on wanting to do all of this. I did change my mind on the microphone, but apparently you can't return microphones for whatever reason. I got it at the Micro Center, and they told me that I could return it up to the first week of January because of the holiday season. But when I went and read their policy, it said that you couldn't return microphones. So I was like, the cashier, he told me I could return it, but I figured I wouldn't even bother. So now I have an extra microphone for whatever I may need it for. I also got a new tripod. So this is selfie stick style, and it has the 3 legs. I decided to get this because it comes with a cold shoe attachment on the side, which I put a light on there so that way you guys can see me better. I realized that the reason my videos weren't having as good clarity was because you guys couldn't, there wasn't enough light. I would have the other lights that I have on in here, but they weren't really doing much as far as making me more visible. So I will give you guys my POV. I'm sure that must be blinding, but yeah. And unfortunately, I'm not really a big fan of that tripod at the moment because I prefer tripods like this with the, bendy arms, because you can really conform them to wherever you need to put them. And this one is very rigid, so it was trying to film it in this spot was not easy. So I usually film it where I have my heater, but since my heater's on, I obviously can't have the camera there. So yeah, and then obviously I just told you guys about the light. They both are from the same brand. I got them on Amazon. Everything will be linked in the description. These are the Ulanzi brand. And then lastly, I got the Rode Lavalier Go. I forgot to mention, I didn't want to get the 2-pack for this because obviously I'm just one person and I don't see myself giving any interviews or anything like that, or at least not for now. So I wanted to get the 1-pack, but that's impossible to find anywhere near here at the moment. So I just had to go with the 2. I pre-ordered most of the stuff today. I same day delivered the tripod and the light. But there are some other things that have not come yet that I will also be showing you in this video. So we will fast forward to 2 to 3 days from now, when I have those things. Alright, here we are a few days later. Alright, so the last big product I wanted to show you guys, the Insta360 Go 2. Now, unfortunately, mine was kind of dead out the box. I opened it up and I was getting this weird screen, and whenever I tried to connect it to the app, it said firmware out of date. I tried contacting Amazon customer service and Insta360 customer service. They couldn't help me. I tried every troubleshooting method out the box. But yeah, so this is going back, but I'm gonna get it replaced. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to do another video on this product because I was really excited about it. It is really cool. Like, this is the size of an AirPods case. So it's really easy to take on the go everywhere you go, as opposed to like my entire camera gear setup. So it you can film it like this, and you take out the little legs. You can sit it on a flat surface. So it's got its own built-in tripod, and you can angle it any way you need to. You can take this little guy out. This is the camera, and it's magnetic, and you could just, I don't have the mounts with me, but it has a little necklace thing where you could just walk around with it like that. I hope that wasn't really loud, me bumping the camera. I mean, the microphone. And I also hope that this is recording, because the last time I tried this, it did not work, but I did a test video earlier and the audio was picking up, but I don't know. So, yeah. This thing is really, really unique. I don't really have anything metal in here that I can demonstrate this on. It's like, yeah. Of course, and then just like imagine that around the neck, like that. Not around the neck, but like sitting on your chest. Yeah, this is a really nice, convenient way of being able to like record on the go everywhere, hands-free. Of course, you could just use your cell phone to record, but then you have one hand that's like holding up your phone like this, and say you got like a notification while you're recording, or someone you need to text. You have to stop recording in order to start texting someone. So this is a great extra thing to have. Yeah, I'm super disappointed that it didn't work. I'm sure it's just, one bad apple. I hope. Knock on wood. Because I want to get another and try this again. Yeah. Really disappointing, but hey, what can you do? Technology is not perfect. Alright, well, that concludes this video. If you haven't already, please consider commenting, liking, and subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so I keep forgetting to mention this at the end of the videos, but you guys have less than 48 hours, I'd say like 40, to still join in the cash giveaway. So good luck, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday with the winners.